Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa West, and today's question comes to us from Facebook from Jennifer. And she says, I am finding that my wrists and my baby fingers are sometimes quite sore after yoga. Am I putting too much pressure on them? Are there common physical complaints from others that may just be typical of getting into a yoga routine? And sometimes I get the feelings of pins and needles as well, which makes me think I have poor blood circulation. So these are quite common complaints when you first start yoga. And I wanted to bring to your attention episodes 139 and 140 of Namaste Yoga, because we did quite a few wrist stretches in them, and those will help out. Also, you can give your wrists a break when you come onto them in yoga by coming onto fists instead. So say if we were going to do like an arm leg reach, you could come onto your fists instead, and then this would keep them in a nice neutral position instead of that flex position which might be bothering them. So that's a nice option. Also, when you come into positions like downward facing dog, where it's really not, although I have some students to do this, I don't find it so available to me. You need to make sure you spread your fingers really wide. And I notice my beginner students don't do this. And what that does is it takes the weight out of your wrists. It lifts you out of your wrists. You reach into the webs of your hands. So spread your fingers really, really, really wide, and it'll lift that weight out of your wrists. And I'm trying to think who does this. Oh, Anna Forrest calls this aliveness in your hands. So when you're practicing yoga, just always think about spreading your fingers really wide. I've been doing the sadhana lately where you go like this and this. And it's such a great practice. We might do this in one of our yoga practices soon. It could be a really good idea because Jennifer complained about her pinky being sore after yoga and tingling in her fingers, to actually go through and stretch each one of your fingers. Okay, so physically go through. And then when you get that tingling in your hands, just to shake it out. Now, if this problem persists, then you do need to speak to your medical professional about it and seek proper medical attention for it. We are going to be working on a yoga video specifically for your hands. This has been something that's kind of been a dream of mine for a while. I know we're working on an arthritis series, and definitely wrists and hands, and a video dedicated specifically for that is something in the works. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We're working on it. But that's my best advice for you for now.
Finding a great yoga class is becoming more costly and difficult. Now there's a better way to self-improvement in the privacy of your own home. Visit Dr. Melissa West at melissawest.com and start getting free weekly online videos. Real yoga for real people.